Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. For those of you that are new here, I am Gemma Linaker and I am going to be your yoga teacher for today. Now today's class is a free movement yoga class, so you can expect lots of free movement with the arms, with the legs, into the hips. So just trying to embrace some fluidity in these postures that we do in our day-to-day classes. If this is something that you fancy, go and grab yourself something comfortable to wear, roll out your mat, and I shall be waiting over here. So beginning today's practice at the top of your mat, plant the feet underneath the hips, steady down, ground and root down, and grow tall through the crown of the head. And we'll bring in some breath of joy as we inhale, raise the arms. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, fold, release. Breathe it out. And again, bend the knees. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, release. And you can bend the knees as you do this. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale out to the side. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, release. We're going to do that 3 more times with no instruction this time, so off we go. And again. And last time, let's breathe in. Hanging down here, and we can sway from side to side. Begin to bend the knees, cradle the forearms, ragdoll, nod the head, shake the head. Again, bringing in that fluidity and that free movement. So lots and lots of free movement fluidity today, everyone. Ask your body how it would like to move. And then let's take wide arms. Inhale, raise the arms, stand up tall. Exhale, hands to the heart center. So releasing the arms alongside the body. Let's begin to raise the arms all the way back up again. Interlace the fingers, press the palms towards the ceiling, and let's start to tip to the left. So push that right hip out to the side. A nice stretch for the side body there. And then inhale to center. And exhale over the other way. So left hip starts to pop out to the side. And then all the way back to center. And then allow the arms just to rest alongside the body. And then begin to bend the knees and start to send the hips back as we find that forward fold. The hands will hang loose like spaghetti. And again, we can sway side to side. Find that fluidity. And from here we are going to stand up tall and stack the spine, vertebra at a time, gazing towards the navel as we roll our body all the way up there into a standing position. Wonderful. Begin to heel toe your feet out mat width apart. And we are going to take a Malasana squat. So kicking the heels in slightly, keeping the chest up nice and tall, tailbone pointing down, and we'll bring the hands to heart center. Let's take a big breath in. And as we exhale, we bend the knees and we sink the weight all the way down there into the heels. Placing the hands down for support, we can add, again, the fluidity. That's what we're moving with today. So lots of fluidity. So let's have a little play around whilst we are in Malasana squat. For those of you that have been practicing with me for quite a while, you'll be very much aware that I'm now 10 months post ACL surgery, meniscus repair surgery. So this has always been a challenging pose for me to get back into, Malasana. And we are here, but it still feels quite tender, so I'm staying super mindful as I bring in my sways to this asana. And then finding that stillness, bringing the hands back towards the heart center, dig the heels into the ground, squeeze the inner thighs together and begin to stand up nice and tall. Heel toeing the feet back underneath the hips. Let's vinyasa all the way into downward dog. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, hinge from the hips, forward fold. Inhale as we lift up, halfway lift. And then exhale it back for chaturanga. Inhale, let's roll through upward dog or that cobra. And then exhale, hips back. Downward facing dog. Lots of fluidity here in downward dog as we pedal out. Lots of opportunity to find which direction your body wants to move in. Begin to drive one knee forward as you gaze underneath the opposite arm. Bring in some of those fluidity twists. And then let's create some ripples in our downward dog. So as we bend the knees, we push the shoulders over the wrists, plank, and then bend the knees as we ripple back into a downward facing dog. And again, we can bend the knees and then come forward, plank, ripple back, downward dog. And again, one more time, bend the knees, move the shoulders over the wrist, straighten out the legs, and then bend the knees and roll the hips back up towards the sky. Wonderful. And then just free roll. So in whatever direction you want to. This is still quite challenging for upper body strength as you shift the weight in all different directions. Finding some stillness now and then bringing the heels off the mat and rolling forward into plank, bend the knees and lift the hips back. But the heels, if it's available, stay lifted. And I can already feel my heart rate increasing as I really allow my body to move. And then stepping the right foot into the center of the mat, sweep that left leg up nice and high, heel to bottom, and then tracing circles with that left knee. And going around the other way. And then finding that three-legged dog, gaze in between the hands, step that left foot through, and slide the back knee down. So pressing into that front foot, squeeze the inner thighs together, begin to raise both arms all the way up towards the sky. So again, just to add in some freedom with our arms, we can bring the chest forward, pull the arms back, and reach the arms back above the crown of the head. And then again, finding that beautiful opening across the chest as the arms pull back. And we'll do that one more time. Big sweep. And just hold in there. Maybe you can gaze up towards the sky. And then we'll bring the arms back behind us. Curl back toes under, and see if you can hover up there into your high lunge. And again, you might just need a little bounce, and I'll settle there into high lunge. Sweep the arms up above the head, and we are back there in that high lunge. Take a big breath in, and exhale, draw the sword out, warrior two. Fluidity as we move, so straighten out the leg as we inhale, press the palms, exhale, push out. Inhale, raise the arms, exhale, push out, and then inhale, raise the arms, exhale, push it out. Beautiful. Let's take side angle, floating the left forearm above the knee, and let's draw circles with this right arm, as big as you like. Going around the other way. Maybe you decide to do more than me. That is fine too. Find how you would like to move. And then begin to look down towards the top of the mat. Come and frame that foot. And take it back into a plank pose. So finding plank, you're going to lift that left leg up high, three-legged dog. And with fluidity, let's dive down, chaturanga. In breath, back bend, and then exhale back. Downward dog. If like me, you need that big out breath, go on ahead and take it. Get rid of any stagnant energy that you are moving through and out of your body. I invite you to add some free movement there in downward dog. And then stepping that left foot into the center of the mat. Right leg kicks back into space, heel to bottom. And then let's begin to trace circles with the knee. And then we'll go around the other way. And then begin to kick that leg back into space, three-legged dog. Gaze in between the hands, and off we go. Landing the back knee down, low lunge, squeezing the inner thighs together, and begin to raise the arms all the way back up again. So we've got our low lunge now on the other side, pressing into that front foot, relaxing the shoulders away from the ears. Okay, let's bring in some movement. So sticking the chest forward, pulling the arms back behind you, and then raising the arms all the way back up again. Moving as well with the breath. And if you can hear a funny sound on the video, I have my dog, which is just underneath the camera there, snoozing away. She is snoring very loud. And then raise the arms all the way back up. And then pulling the arms back behind us, so staying really free and floaty with these arms, curling the back toes under. And then when you're ready, lifting up, sweep the arms up, high lunge. Take a big breath in, and as we exhale, open out into warrior two. Nice soft arms, ready to float the warrior. Inhale, raise the arms, straighten the leg. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, exhale the breath, and then float with fluidity and freedom. Off back out, warrior two. Bringing this right forearm above the knee, left arm sweeps up and over, beautiful stretch from the heel all the way to the tips of the fingers. And then let's begin to circle. Rexy, you must stop snoring. Hopefully that'll have made her stop. And then all the way over the other way. She's like, hey Mum, why have you just woke me up? Because everybody can hear you snoring, Rexy. And then making this your last one, gazing towards the top of the mat, kick the back heel up, frame the foot, take it back into plank pose. And then from plank pose, we're gonna lift the hips, pull that right leg up high, and then very slowly begin to press out of the tippy toes and then dive down, chaturanga. In breath, upward dog. Out breath, downward facing dog. Wonderful, press back down dog, last big down dog, and then ripple the knees down to the mat. So we can cross over into Sukhasana or finding any comfortable seated pose for you, staying with that freedom and fluidity. You can sit on a brick if you need to, Rexy, and then begin to walk your hands to the top of the mat. It would be easier for me to edit this video, take the dog out and then restart the video, but I am in free flow and fluidity. Begin to sway from side to side, pressing into one hip and then the other, walking the hands forward. And then let's take the hands over towards one side. And then walk them all the way back to center, over to the other side. Sway, freedom, and then back to center. And then walking the hands all the way back. Let's take an inhale as we raise the arms all the way up, press the hands together. Exhale the arms out to the side. Inhale, raise the arms. Big breath in. Exhale the breath, hands out to the side. And we will do that one more time. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, breath out to the side. Keeping the left hand down, right arm sweeps up and over, easy side bend. Inhale to center. Exhale it over. In breath. Out breath. And again, breath in. And breath out. Placing both hands onto the shoulders and tracing those circles with the elbows. And then going around the other way. And then placing the hands onto the knees. Let's move the chest forward and then roll back. Again, being as creative as you like here. And then around in the other direction. And then bringing the pendulum into stillness, so bringing your spine into stillness. Inhale, raise the arms last time, big breath in. Press the hands together, see if you can gaze towards the thumbs, navel back. And then exhale that breath all the way towards the heart center. Well, I hope you have a fun, free, filled, movement of a kind of day. And I shall see you on the next flow. If you have liked today's class, don't forget to give it a like or a comment, a thumbs up. It all helps little channels out like this. Thank you for joining me, and I shall see you on the next class. Bye.